Those are both black diamonds. We want greens.
Gotta make it across. I feel like I'm not gonna make it across.
You'll make it across. I mean, how black can a diamond be?
I don't want to find out.
After years of chasing what most would call the American dream,
we knew there had to be more adventure out there.
That's why we decided to sell it all and live life differently.
Our family has spent the last 2 years traveling the United States as nomads,
Meaning we never stay in one place for too long,
experiencing as much as possible,
and learning all along the way that change doesn't equal failure,
and different doesn't equal wrong.
and we call that embracing your
Adventurous spirit.
Welcome back to the Adventurous Spirit podcast.
Welcome back, everybody.
We're so glad you tuned in. Make sure to subscribe to the Adventurous Spirit podcast on wherever you like to consume your podcast.
Anywhere and everywhere.
Feel free to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at The Adventurous Spirit with 1 S. Also on Facebook and YouTube at The Adventurous Spirit with 2 S's, so you can see just how fashionable we can be. What do you got going on over there today?
Well, just, when your accessory matches your outfit, you feel a certain kind of way.
So did Alani come out with a new flavor or what?
Oh, yeah. New flavor Flav. We got Cherry Twist.
Cherry Twist.
Cherry Twist, which I think is so much better than Cherry Slush. Like, you guys nailed this.
So join the family and follow along. We are bringing you a brand new episode each and every Wednesday. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow along, and embrace your adventurous spirit.
Always.
And we got a good one for you here today.
Yeah.
Noelle, what do we got going on?
We have an amazing show lined up for you guys today. We're going to get physical and take you along what it's like to snowboard in New Mexico.
You can do that here.
That's right. Then we're closing out the show with movie night, where we give you our latest movie night recommendation. But first, do you smell that? What's burning?
What's burning?
What's burning? The part of the show where we share with you hot topics and burning questions. And today we're talking about the top 5 places you should take your kids in 2024.
That's right. You do have to take them along with you.
Yeah.
That's a rule.
Take them along with you. These are 5 places that we think are great to experience with your kids that will give you lifelong memories. It's a perfect way to mix fun, adventure, and learning alongside your children. So at number 1, we have Seattle, Washington, and the San Juan Islands. Or you can take a ferry from the mainland to the San Juan Islands and take your kids whale watching.
So fun.
That was amazing.
It's a journey. That was quite the journey when we went. Mm-hmm. We had to take our car on a ferry at the very beginning of the day.
And we got to see Canada off in the distance.
Yeah, technically we're in Canadian waters for a little bit, right?
Right.
That was cool.
And then, not to mention the freaking whales. We actually saw whales
Quite
breaching.
a few. Yeah.
It was just phenomenal and amazing. We did this last year, and it was an experience of a lifetime. And not to mention, it's just a short drive to one of the greatest cities in the United States. In my personal opinion, Seattle, Washington.
Seattle's cool.
Love it there. We did a fun sleepover with the kids in Seattle, where we actually got 2 separate hotel rooms so that we could each spend time with the kids, enjoying city life and all that Seattle has to offer, like Pike Place, the Museum of Pop Culture, and so much more.
And the hotel wasn't bad either.
Not at all.
That was pretty fancy for us.
Right in downtown Seattle. Had just a gorgeous view of the city because you're right in downtown. You could see the ocean.
Yeah, you can see boats going by. And
if you're looking for an experience with your kids to mix wildlife along with the city life, take your kids to Seattle, Washington, and the San Juan Islands. It'll be an experience you won't forget. Coming in at number 2 is Yosemite National Park in California. This has been our favorite place to take our kids, having visited 3 times in the last 2 years. With so much to explore, breathtaking views, and jaw-dropping waterfalls around every corner. This is definitely a place you're going to want to experience with your kids. Everywhere you go gives you an angelic feeling and the sense of peace, honestly. It is just such a unique and angelic experience to have, and especially to have with your kids. And coming in at number 3 is Joshua Tree National Park in California.
different kind of desert. This is something special about it, right? Like, what is that?
Yeah, it's a magical desert.
And
so
the night skies are exceptional.
That's what you go there for. That's what we went there for.
The sun goes down, that's when you get up.
We took our kids tent camping in the beautiful gem of a desert, Joshua Tree. Even though we went in late fall and it was freezing cold,
It was cold.
we got to experience the gorgeous night sky, learning all about the stars above us. There's also the Sky's the Limit Observatory in Joshua Tree with the world's only 2-scale orrery and a special telescope where you can stare directly at the sun.
How do we describe what an orrery is?
So an orrery is a representational model of our solar system.
To scale.
To scale
So
system.
starting with the sun, they had a little pillar that represents the sun, and there's various little markers that represent each planet. Some of the markers are like miles out in the desert
Right.
to represent the scale of the actual distance away from the sun. And that was pretty cool. Like, I don't know why that was so impressive to see. And they actually move those pillars throughout the year to represent where they are in their orbit, which again is like, I'm glad people are doing that. That's really cool.
In order for us humans to conceptualize and visualize like the solar system that we're actually in and our relationship to these different planets and stars. It's very
we
cool.
always think of the typical picture of our solar system as just like sun, planet, big one, small one, big one. There's a lot of space in between even us and the next planet.
It's intricate.
Like, it's inconceivable.
The Joshua Tree Desert was just so much fun to experience with the kids for so many different reasons. But the night sky is something to note. And if you are wanting to learn more about the night sky with your kids, Joshua Tree National Park is definitely the place to go.
Go camping. Next on the list is Zion National Park. 3 national parks in a row. But hey, they're famous for a reason. Now, Zion National Park's probably my very close second favorite national park that we've ever been to. And it's probably one of the places I've enjoyed taking the kids the most. We had such a surreal time, hiking in these canyons and just kind of feeling like we were just like part of the earth for a couple days. We spent all day just kind of hanging out, taking little hikes. We ended up getting into the river at one point.
I think that's one of just my favorite family memories like to date right now. And yeah, we were the only ones in the river, and it just so happened to be where we got in was like right underneath a pretty popular bridge.
Yeah, so there's people walking by going like, what are these people doing down there? And we're watch this.
Everyone got a front row seat to us just like playing in the water. And again, we always go to these places when it's not like prime temperatures, because I'm thinking this was again in fall. I mean, it wasn't cold, but it definitely wasn't like swimming weather either.
Right. Yeah. It was more just our crazy kids going like, I want to swim in that water.
And we're just like, okay,
do.
we weren't planning on swimming.
Yeah.
So we literally got in our clothes. But then afterwards, we just walked up to the grassy area and sunbathed until we dried off.
Yeah, that was the best part, was just laying down.
Yeah, like you said,
Can't
getting
beat
to
that.
feel like a part of the earth. So getting down to the basics and truly enjoying like what the basics of being alive really is.
Watching the kids be kids, rolling around in the grass and playing in the water. And
So another great place to take your kids if you want to make memories that will last a lifetime. And what do we have coming in at number 5?
number 5, we have another national park, Glacier National Park. Wow, what a place too. I mean, we didn't get a chance to look at all of it because it's so massive, and it's just another jaw-dropping, majestic place to be with your kids. The biggest thing that we remember is the multitude of beautifully colored rocks everywhere.
Everywhere.
Beautiful. I mean, I couldn't stop just picking up rocks.
I could spot a
I'm a
Montana
sucker.
rock like a mile away. Like,
I'm a sucker for a good river rock.
and again, it's so different. It's very interesting how different each of these terrains are. They're all unique and hold their own beauty, like we have been saying, in their own special way. And you can like just tell like, oh yeah, this is like the New Mexico desert, or this is Yosemite, and this is Zion, and this is Glacier. So make sure to get out there and explore, adventure, and learn alongside your kids in this amazingly beautiful country of ours in 2024. Remember, adventure is out there. Now it's time for us to get physical. And today we're taking you snowboarding with us in New Mexico.
Let's get physical. Oh my god.
we don't get lost. You remember this?
Sure.
We're ready to shred that gnar. And by gnar, I mean my lower back and knees.
So we got here right when the resort opened at 9 a.m. Got on the first chairlift we saw, which was the Super Chief.
Super Chief. Hopefully it's not taking us to our deaths, but we've been on it for a while. We're going up for sure.
We'll make it down the mountain eventually, right?
Eventually. Footprints. What the hell footprints are those? Those are like weird.
I want to go for a 180, but I've never done it.
I say do it.
Do it.
Just
do it. You got it.
We believe in you.
How you feeling about the getting off part?
Oh, I never feel good about it. This guy, though, he's a freaking natural.
I think I might have. I did, huh?
Oh, we'll have to find it on our way down.
So I lost a glove already. Let me lift this up.
Oh my gosh. It's like I went so far down.
I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Oh my god.
Super surprised that I stood up through that.
Santa Fe.
It's like nobody's going this way.
What'd you say?
It's like everyone's going left.
Yeah, because everyone's probably more advanced than we are.
Well, I'm assuming it's that way. Tell me when you're ready. Nice. Those are both black diamonds. We want greens.
Gotta make it across. I feel like I'm not gonna make it across.
You'll make it across. I mean, how black can a diamond be? You know?
I don't want to find out.
I trust the color system, and black, if they go straight to black.
Yeah. It's just like the first time.
It feels like the first time.
I'm capping.
Sorry. Oh, my hand is cold.
I bet. Oh, I'm so sorry. So we made it through crossover, and now we're at Midland Ridge, I think it's called. Good job! Yay!
Yeah.
Fallen. Yay!
Hey, that's good.
Let's try and get on this thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whenever I feel my board go completely flat,
Oh yeah, I'm like,
And
no,
I'm-
no, turn.
it's like I feel like I'm in a rocket ship all of a sudden.
Yeah, I say we get to the bottom. Let's take our f***ing boots off.
And go home.
Go to the bathroom.
All right.
Baby.
Am I in your way, guys? I'm sorry. I can roll away if you want. Good job, babe. So we just stopped here for a quick pit stop, and there's a little restaurant here, some restrooms. They have a lot of food options here, drink options. It's always appreciated when you find these little halfway stops that actually have some like services, you know?
Like actually on the mountain.
You ready?
Yeah, let's
go.
kill it. And that's how it's done.
We look just like everybody else. Trying to find my glove. Definitely can't walk way up there. Hey man, you guys didn't happen to get your gloves, did you?
No, if we ever get bugs, we'll put them on, we'll stick them on the fence.
Okay, cool. It belongs to the mountain now. Where are we? I think we did good. I think we look good. My feet still hurt, but that's part of it, man. We made it.
It's been so much fun getting physical with you today. Now back to the studio.
Yeehaw!
Sick.
Sadu.
So, how's the pow, bro?
Sadu. Pow pow.
Sick pow, bro.
Shred that gnar, brah.
We did shred some gnar.
That was amazing and so much fun.
And also my lower back a little bit.
Yeah, I really feel my legs.
It's been a couple years since we've been.
I felt that.
It is a little bit like riding a bike. It's also like sliding down a mountain while you're standing up. So,
and engaging literally every single muscle that's inside of your body that you didn't even know that you had.
My feet hurt all the time.
Yeah, I'm always worried like all my little toes are going to be like black and blue because there hasn't been any circulation to them for the last how many hours.
I'm scared for my actual health.
Yeah.
Like a toe is just going to be stuck in my shoe. What do I do?
You know, I can never ever think of Santa Fe and not think of Santa Fe. Are you there? Do you swear you won't forget me?
What are you doing?
Look at me, I'm the king of New York. Suddenly, I'm respectable, staring right at ya, lousy with stature. Open the gates and seize the day. Don't be afraid and don't delay. Nothing can stop us. Fight us. Give our rights away. Arise and seize the day. The Newsies.
Oh, the Newsies, of course.
But it's like
You're not a crazy person.
I can't not think of Santa Fe without not thinking about the Newsies and Christian Bale and I need space, not just air. That's all I can think about.
Right.
So I guess now would be the perfect time to close out our show with our last segment, Movie Night, where we share with you our latest movie night recommendation. And today we are recommending to you The Newsies.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
I know it's a classic for you, but you just showed it to me for the first time like last year.
I've been talking about it, But you just watched it recently.
Yeah.
He just saw The Newsies for the first time recently. And yes, we're talking about the 1992 Disney musical starring Christian Bale about the true story of young newspaper salesmen who went on strike for fair pay in New York City.
Yeah, Christian Bale was a baby, dude. He looks exactly the same as he does right now.
I know. You can totally tell.
It's almost like he just got into 13-year-old shape for the role because he's such a good actor. So I'm just assuming that's 40-year-old Christian Bale, but no, he actually was super young. 92, you said?
Yeah, it was in 1992.
And it's a good job. I'm not the biggest fan of musicals usually, which is probably why it never hit my radar back in the 90s. Yeah, I never even heard of it until I met you.
I'm a theater kid. I love musicals. So I can tell you a good musical from a bad musical. You enjoying this movie just speaks to the quality of it because it really is. Like, even if you don't like musicals, I feel like you're really going to enjoy The Newsies.
Right. Because it is what I would call just a good old fashioned musical. It's over the top. It's a lot of songs, a lot of big theatrical. It's almost like watching a Broadway show.
Because the choreography...
But it's big, it's over the top, it's a little cheesy. The songs, it's set in like old time New York, so
it's a true story.
All the newsboys running around with the suspenders and everyone's snapping them and all that stuff.
And the child acting. Like every single character shows up so much.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, these aren't children. These are like New York salesmen, but they are so freaking good. These kids sell it.
And the songs are good.
They're so good.
Don't let Noel fool you. The songs are actually pretty impressive.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. But
kidding.
yeah, this has been just, again, a lifelong classic for me. Me and my dance team in high school even did a full production number for Seize the Day. And it was one of my most favorite performances I've ever done. We all had the caps that you're wearing. We had the suspenders on, like the knickers, and we did a full-blown...
Just clicking your heels all the time. Click, click. I'm the king of New York.
Hey.
We should go watch it.
Yes, please. Boo!
Are we done?
We've reached the end of today's episode.
We are done.
But that never means the adventures do.
Nah.
They live on in each and every one of your hearts, and we share more of our hearts with all of you on our... I don't know what I was going to say there.
Share more of our hearts?
I don't know.
Take all of our hearts. Get out of here.
So make sure to subscribe and follow along so that you can join the family. And make sure to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss next week's episode. And remember, adventure is out there, so go on and embrace your adventurous spirit. Cheers!
Cheers, guys. Look out, world.
I'm the king of New York.
Bye, guys.
See you on the next one. Don't follow me for singing.